Hello, I'm Dr. Tess Mauricio. We should all be beautiful inside and out.
The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. When it comes to beauty, they say she's the best. But who is this woman they call Dr. Tess in your life? The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show.
This is the Dr. Tess Show. Music and singing is a huge thing for my family, and we all love to sing. Actually, Rick and I, ever since we were in high school and college, we used to sing in a senior citizens band, sort of like our volunteer service for, the Filipino senior citizens in San Diego. One of the things that Rick wanted to do, part of the things he wants to do in his life, kind of a checklist, is that he wanted to do a concert and perform with Rico J. Puno, who was his idol growing up.
I just asked my sister, I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we can sing with Rico J. Puno, my favorite idol, growing up? She's like, okay, let me see what I can do.
Rick actually was called the Little Rico when he was around 7, 8 years old, and he would sing Rico songs, and the whole family would love it. And so I told them, okay, let's see what we can do. And then Genesis, Patricia Javier said, well, I think that, Rico might be in town. We may be able to do this. Let's see, let's figure it out.
Rico J. Puno is gonna be in town kasi meron kaming show somewhere in San Francisco sa isang casino.
And everything worked out so that we can have a concert with Rico J. Puno.
She told me like a couple of weeks later, so, hey, guess what? We're gonna have a concert with Rico J. Puno. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, nice.
And I said, okay, perfect, let's do this.
And one of the things that I also like to offer my patients, because they all know that I like to sing, they know that Rick likes to sing, is that as a thank you for their support over the years, and we just love our patients, we actually offered the M Beauty concert as a thank you to our patients.
We had an M Beauty concert primarily to thank all of our good patients and friends, and to have something and do something for them.
We really want to give back to our Filipino patients and to the Filipino community, so we gave away a lot of those tickets.
And they were really excited because they really wanted to see another side of Dr. Tess and Rick, and that's performing and singing.
I also talk with other sponsors na kasi para mag-sponsor for the show, like Mr. Alan Camisa. Sobrang supporta niya dun sa show na yun, kaya nakarating din si Rico J at saka si Tony Olias.
So we were able to we're trying to fit in our busy schedule, practicing for a concert. So the night before the M Beauty concert, Rick came to my house because we're supposed to do almost like a duet performance where he's playing in the piano, live piano, and then I'm singing Handog by Nora Honor. And so this is the very first time we actually practiced together, and the next day is the concert. So we were really relying on each other and our confidence in each other's abilities. But I think we were able to pull it off. We practiced a few times.
So we're practicing in her cabana, practicing her song and also practicing my song of medleys. My heart and soul belong to you. This is a song I wrote for Marie for our wedding day. No one can ever love me like you can do. I'm so thankful every day that I found you. Happiness and love always surround you.
and then after that we're like, okay, we got this. And thank God that we've had like experience nga during our high school and college years singing live and performing live, because otherwise we just didn't have time to practice.
The family wants others to have a good time and throw as big a party as possible. And one of the things that they can present or give to the party is their talent for singing.
The Dr. Tess Show.
I'm so blessed to have a successful career in show business and be a wife and a mother at the same time. After my second child, napansin ko na parang tumaba ako. And I'm so lucky to find the best, si Dr. Tess.
Women's bodies change after childbirth. It's almost impossible to get back in shape after having kids. Our tickle lipo procedure will get that body back.
Ladies, we can get our sexy back.
Dr. Tess, simply the best.
Ngayong panahon ng Pasko, tayo magpasalamat sa ating kalusugan, pamilya at kapayapaan. At ipagdasal natin ang ating mga kapatid na nasalanta ng Typhoon Yolanda. Maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon.
Maligayang Pasko!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! From our family to yours, Happy Holidays from M Beauty.
We all have issues with our face and skin at any age. Now stem cell technology can help. Introducing Lifeline, stem cell in a bottle.
I found the most amazing technology. This is human stem cell technology, but these stem cells are not embryonic.
Sabi nila bumata daw ako. Tsaka nawala yung mga wrinkles, tapos nag-glow yung face ko.
Skin becomes brighter and clearer just after a few days.
Someday, stem cells will change the world. Today, stem cells will change our skin.
The Dr. Tess Show.
We're used to throwing parties, but this is the very first real concert in our lives. So, on the day, yung pagising ko, I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing then? I'm a doctor, I'm not a performer.
So tonight, Dr. Tess is hosting or having this M Beauty concert, which is the first of many, I hope, that she'll be having. She'll actually be singing in the concert, as well as her brother Rick, which he's also going to be singing and playing the piano as well. And I believe their special guest tonight is Rico J. Puno. And I'm here to show my support and my love.
You know, part of me I'm excited, but part of me I'm nervous, and we're just praying na gosh, you know, make everything just work out well. And it's for good cause naman, because we're offering this concert to our patients and our family and friends. We did our sound check, okay naman, we sounded good. And then finally, of course, Rico J arrives, and we're like, oh my God, it's really him. He's really here, and we're gonna be performing with him.
It's pretty cool finally getting to meet my idol. And he's supposed to sing a duet with my sister.
I actually practiced with Rico because we sang a duet na Please Be Careful With My Heart. Nakakatuwa dahil hindi nga alam ni Rico yung words.
Apparently he's never, I'm sure he's heard of it, but he's never sang it before, so guess who's there to help him learn that song?
So Rick was kind of coaching him during the practice, telling him the right words.
That was a really cool experience, just to you know, to be next to him and sing, you know, sing with him, do the sound check. That was definitely a dream come true, just that part.
The preparation, I think, made me a little less and less nervous kasi narinig ko, okay, we can do this. Yung backstage was kind of crazy. Nandun si Jigs, who was doing everyone's hair and makeup. Kenneth Barles's models and yung mga gowns. Also, Vic Perez was there. He's giving me, because I'm hosting as well, I'm emceeing, he's giving me my script. Talagang craziness.
That day was particularly nice because I got to see Austin again. He was in Chicago for a whole week for work.
I was so serious.
when
I
we were
wasn't
at
drunk
Cheryl's
enough
house,
yet.
yeah.
What job were you interviewing for?
It was right after the engagement. We were at Cheryl's house, and so we were doing the interviews for the show.
Yeah.
And then, so he's sitting there. He's so stiff. So
I don't
it's
know how to
like,
sit here. This is
what's
weird.
your
The
name?
couch
It's like,
wasn't folding.
I'm Austin Torres.
Ronel Torres.
Yeah, and we got engaged today.
So it's countdown till concert time.
All right, so finally they opened the door, and wow, I can't believe how many people are actually going to this thing. But I'm very glad with the turnout. But you know, you see family. You see some of my family go into the audience. You see some of our patients actually go to the audience, and so it's starting to really get my hands starting to really get sweaty.
So the show was basically started by an amazing young talent, Anthony Francisco. It's all acoustic guitar, super amazing. Actually, James and Jaina really enjoyed his performance. Para siyang Bruno Mars pero acoustic siya. Saka he's so cute. So people really enjoyed his performance. Tapos after Anthony, we had a whole fashion show by Kenneth Barles. So this is his 2013 kanyang exhibit, and kanyang mga beautiful, amazing gowns. And of course, lahat ng suot ko during that night was made by Kenneth Barles. And talagang shocking, amazing sila.
Kenneth Barles is this amazing designer from San Diego that has been dressing up Dr. Tess since I've known her, I think, to all of the events that require formal or even semi-formal attire. And I was privileged enough to wear one of his gowns for this evening.
The kicker was that we have some of our M beauties from our clinic, like Lisa, Christine, Angela, that were there, and so it's pretty cool because we've never seen them walk. So they all have their walk and and their pose, and so it's funny. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool just to see that.
I was one of the models. It was really cool, but it was really funny because when I went in for the fitting, they had to shorten everything so much. So they had to shorten the torso, they had to shorten the dress, they had to, take it in because I'm all but like 5'1", and the models are probably like a whole foot taller than me.
I would have loved to be one of the models, but I'm pregnant now, so none of the clothes would have fit me.
It was nerve-wracking because I didn't realize that we were also going to be in the fashion show. So when you work this job, anything goes, It was exciting to be able to represent Kenneth because we really believe in his work.
Nervous talaga ako.
It was really cool to get the experience of being like a fashion runway model for a second.
Feeling ko naman star. Talaga namang nag-post din ako, no?
You have to get into that zone, I guess.
Everyone in the crowd knows you and they're your family, so really, really clapping for you as if you're really good.
I've done small fashion shows before where nobody knows me, and maybe it was more nerve-wracking because there was so much family there.
I've seen a lot of Kenneth's gowns online and in magazines and in photographs, and they're stunning. They're really, really stunning.
And so right before I got on stage, I was like, okay, hold my pose, and right when you hear your name or somebody cheer and I broke and I started giggling, I'm like, oh, okay, fine, okay, I'm leaving, I'm out. So I couldn't do the whole fierce pose anymore.
It was just so much fun that all of us could be there, all of the M Beauty staff, and because they're really a part of our family, and we treat everybody like family, and it was just a great time for all of us.
And then after the fashion show, we called on Kenneth, and I interviewed Kenneth a little bit about this young, amazing fashion designer who has become one of my really dear friends, and he knows how to design gowns just for me. He is so talented, and I said, Kenneth, I want you to design my Mrs. Philippines San Diego gown, and he did a fabulous job, and since then I've been kind of a Kenneth Barles groovy.
What's new with me? I'm going to Paris at the end of this year. So I'm taking my collection. Actually, that's only a 1/4 of my collection, so that is just nothing. So I have about 70-80 pieces in my collection. So if you guys wanted to see more, check out my website, kennethbarles.com, and also visit us in our office in Mission Valley, San Diego. Whoa. So yeah, come by and say hi.
Thank you, Kenneth. Give him a round of applause. Kenneth Barles. And then after Kenneth, that was my part to sing. And I started with a Karen Carpenter medley. Talagang favorite ko si Karen Carpenter kasi match niya yung voice niya, match sa voice ko. Parang medyo mababa, not crazy na nagsisisigaw. So it's perfect for Karen Carpenter. So I did some of my favorite Karen Carpenter songs.
What in the heck am I doing? Why do I do this to myself? I don't eat the whole day. I'm just so anxious. My hands are sweating. I'm having stage fright. God, I'm gonna forget everything. I don't know how I'm gonna reach those notes. La 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 la. I don't know how I'm gonna reach those notes.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm 58 years old. This was me a month ago. I could hardly look at myself in the mirror. This is me now. I didn't think it was possible, but I feel and I look great. And the best part is that I did it all without having surgery. It's as though I stepped into a time machine and I look 10 years younger. Thank you, Dr. Tess.
You're welcome, Jennifer. If you're like Jennifer and you want to look younger, call one of our M Beauty clinics near your area. Step into our time machine and we'll bring you back.
In this business, your face is your number one asset. It's the canvas for all your emotions. How's that for drama?
Hilda Cornell has one of the most beautiful faces in international cinema.
So you want to be sure your face is well taken care of. So I go to the best. I go to Dr. Tess.
We customize our treatments to your individual needs. Our time machine program can make you look 10 years younger in a natural way. It's super high-tech and very economical.
Dr. Tess, simply the best.
I have my eyes closed just so that I can make sure that I can play all the notes correctly. I can sing, and I go behind the piano to rehearse on the day off to do sound check, and I have no voice. Oh my gosh! I don't know how I'm gonna reach those notes. La 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 la. I don't know how I'm gonna reach those notes. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out.
Come on.
Come on.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on. Come on.
Do it.
Come on.
You can do it.
Come on. Come on.
Get loose.
Come
Get
on.
loose.
Yeah, you gotta get loose.
Many people don't know, but Rick is actually the composer of the Dr. Tess Show theme song. So if you really enjoy that, the Dr. Tess Show, si Rick ang nag-compose niyan.
When you perform in front of people you don't know, it's okay, because if you mess up, who cares? You'll never see them again. But if you perform in front of family, friends, patients, and even celebrities like Patricia Javier, Anjanette Abayari, Hilda Cornell, her husband, even Riku J is gonna be there to listen to me. Oh my God, I'm just so nervous, but I'm praying, please.
I knew he could pull it off. I wasn't scared.
I'm pushing the piano, and suddenly I get introduced, and it's weird. All the nervousness, all the nervous energy, it's gone. Now it's just all excitement. Very, very excited to finally, you look out in the audience. Wow, there are people here to hear me perform. So that's really cool. When I'm off stage, day before, weeks before, even minutes before, I'm so nervous. But once I step on stage, I grab the microphone, or I'm in front of a piano. It's a totally different feeling. I'm so thankful every day that I found you. Happiness and love always surround you. I want everyone to know that my heart can't sing, but only show.
Rick performed many OPM songs while playing on the grand piano. That's really hard to do, but he was able to do that. And then he also performed his own original songs. For my song, yung Kantang Handog, and this was, really my parang finale song ko, I entered the stage with the most amazing gown. What do you think about this dress, huh? it's made out of feathers. Talagang feathers. Kaya when I walked in, medyo mabigat yan, mahirap yan isuot. Pero when I walked in, para bang gliding in, parang shock yung mga tao, like gasping. I can hear people gasping. Talagang one of a kind, phenomenal, beautiful feather dress.
That feather gown was amazing.
Nakakatawa dahil my mom said na maraing na-sacrifice na mga birds for that. But it was worth it kasi talagang, wow, what a piece of art.
It took our breath away.
We introduced, of course, our friend Patricia Javier, and she did her performance. And then, finally, it's time for the main star, Rico J. Puno. And everybody was so happy.
Growing up, my dad listened to him a lot, and I have to say, like, the quality of his voice has not changed.
My parents love the show. They love Rico J. Puno.
And he was telling his crazy jokes.
A lot of kinds of health tips, health programs. One of them is actually yung stem cell, di ba? Ako, I would suggest para sa akin, kasi I look back, nakita ko naman, tsura. Mas mag-sperm cell na kayo.
Everybody was laughing, falling off their seats, and it's our turn nga na get to sing with him. So Rick got to sing with him, I got to sing with him, Please Be Careful with My Heart.
And he's just a total entertainer, a total performer. Not only can he sing really well, but then he knows how to entertain the crowd with his jokes.
Gamit namin nun, mga damong manghiya juice. Damong manghiya, no? Yung first extract nun, pagkainin mo, sobrang tigas nun. Huwag mo lang hihipuin, huwag mo lang.
Rico was so funny. It's been a long time since I've seen him, and his humor has remained the same.
So he told a lot of dirty jokes, and I didn't understand them because I don't speak Tagalog.
Sobrang nakakatawa siyang panoorin.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I hope you pursue and more money.
My first guest is America's favorite dermatologist, Dr. Tess Mauricio.
17 million people in the U.S. suffer from acne of all ages, and I've had acne my whole life.
Dr. Tess Mauricio is here with more on how to recover the younger you.
America's favorite dermatologist, Dr. Tess Mauricio, here with her very happy patient.
America's favorite dermatologist, Tess Mauricio, is
and here to debunk some common myths is dermatologist Dr. Tess Mauricio.
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
I tell everyone, I'm the one that came up with this brand name of America's favorite dermatologist, because when I met her, I'll never forget, she comes walking in, she was there with three other medical doctors, other dermatologists. But Tess was always a standout, not just because of her appearance, but this positive energy. She walks in, she's friendly to everyone. You always say you could judge people based on how they're friendly to the little people. The interns, the camera guys, she's smiling, she's happy, and right off the bat, she made me feel comfortable.
Nakita ko si Dr. Tess sa TV on the talk. I saw she was Filipina, and she seemed very personable. She wants to help people feel good about themselves, and being a dermatologist, sabi niya, you could see it right away that when you help someone, they're so happy, and I think that's great that she can do that and she can make us feel better about ourselves.
Hi, it's Jessica Sanchez, and I'm here at M Beauty with Dr. Tess. I met Dr. Tess through a mutual friend, and she is amazing, and everything that she's done for me is amazing. She's just an amazing person, the kindest, and I'm so glad that she's my friend.
We can make your acne scars disappear to a point where acne will be just your little secret. almonds. Isa kong favorite po yan. And a lot of us like to eat it along with peanuts. Pero ang almonds po is very good because it is high in monounsaturated fat. And these are your good fats and has been shown to lower your cholesterol and keep your cells intact and keep your skin looking good. So ang almonds is good maybe to substitute with your peanuts because it has more nutritional value. You can add it in your yogurt, you can add it in your cereal, you can eat it alone as a snack as long as it's not a lot because it can be high calorie as well. So overall, if you want a healthy snack, try to pick up almonds. It's very good. It's much better than candies and some of the desserts that we Filipinos like to eat.
You're the best audience I've ever performed in my whole life.
Did a finale with Rick, Patricia and me, and Rico J.
And everyone's up and dancing and singing with us. It's just a great feeling.
So it's a Tagalog song and everyone likes it kasi it's a danceable and then at the same time they can relate on the song. So that was fun.
I'm happy because I got the chance to go up on stage. I don't sing. Go up on stage with my family. My wife, mother of my 2 children. Amazing woman. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I don't think we could have asked for a better turnout and better show.
And that was it. That was the concert. We couldn't believe that it was done because we truly had an amazing time. And my family, my parents, my relatives, and friends and patients.
It was a lot of fun, and we would love to do it again. And I joke around that I would love to do like a family CD. We're kind of like Sound of Music. We love music. I mean, if it really came down to it, we could do anything we wanted. We would just all be singers. So doing M Beauty and like this type of work, it's really to fund our real love for singing and just having concerts and TV shows.
We wouldn't be here, without the support of our patients. And so, thank you. Thank you for coming and for supporting us. And, we hope you enjoyed it as much as our family did.
Congratulations to Dr. Tess and to everyone else who was involved with this first concert of many that are to come.
It's so many memories with my family, and we're just lucky that we happen to be in a place in our lives, and also that we have the opportunity to share this with everybody.
Our patients are coming up to us and say, what a great job we did. Our family and friends, they're so happy. They all thought Rico J was funny.
We're so excited. They said na, when is the next concert? So we'll let everybody know when that will be.